What if I told you that gratitude is not just about feeling good, but it's a quantum tool for accelerating your ascension in 2025? Do you know that gratitude has a frequency attached to it? Just like anger, guilt, regret on the negative side or on the low frequency side, and love, peace, gratitude, and authenticity on the high frequency side are actually feelings with frequency. So, if you want to learn more about it, stay till the end. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Multidimensional Soul. This is Akanksha. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel so you get notified of the videos. And if you have already subscribed, welcome back. So, as we were talking about feelings and their frequency, you might have seen David Hawkins' map of consciousness. So, gratitude has a very high frequency. As you all are aware that there is so much of chaos happening right now in the world, there are massive energetic shifts happening, and especially in 2025, it's accelerated. Old paradigms are collapsing and higher consciousness is emerging. That is why aligning with your highest vibration timeline is no longer a luxury, but it is necessary for navigating this shift with ease and grace. And in this external chaos, in this collective awakening process, it is difficult to find that stability and peace within us, right? So, how do you do that? And how do you align with your highest vibration timeline while staying peaceful and stable and calm and centered in this chaos? And for that, I would say that gratitude is a quantum tool. It is not just a mental practice, and you might have seen a lot of experts, whether mental health, wellness experts, or even law of attraction guides, mentors, they all talk about making gratitude lists. But that gratitude list is not your vibrational key, or it's not a quantum shift. Embodying gratitude at the core of your being is the vibrational key. Because how do you shift your vibration? And there can be many different ways that you do that, and for each person it will vary, but there are certain common vibrational keys across all the human beings that we can embody. And when we embody those at the core of our being, then that shifts our vibration, and gratitude is one of them. So, what is quantum gratitude, or how is it a quantum tool? For that, first we'll understand the science aspect, we'll know more about the research, and then we'll go to spiritual aspect. So, here is some research done on gratitude. Gratitude is more than just an emotion, it is an energetic signature that influences directly our vibrational field. In quantum physics, we know that everything exists as a wave of potential until it is observed or interacted with, collapsing into a tangible reality. HeartMath Institute studies have shown that when we feel genuine gratitude, our heart's electromagnetic field becomes more coherent, and then it strengthens our ability to manifest intentions also, and this coherence also influences collective energy field around us. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational states measurable, putting you in resonance with the higher vibrational outcomes as per David Hawkins. As per Dr. Joe Dispenza, who's done a lot of work in metaphysical science, he explains that when we embody gratitude before an event happens, then our brain and body believe that it is already real, shifting us from a state of waiting for it to happen to aligning with its existence, because all the realities already exist. And that is why gratitude is not just a reaction, it is a creator, and it helps us collapse timelines and align with the highest vibrational timeline. As you may know that in quantum physics there is something called as an observer effect. You might have heard this saying by Dr. Wayne Dyer: when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And that is why our brain, if we rewire to see good things in life and express gratitude for them, then we will have more of good things. You might have heard about reticular activating system or RAS. So the RAS, what it does is that it filters reality based on what you focus on. So when you embrace gratitude, the RAS starts filtering for evidence of abundance and alignment rather than lack consciousness, lack mentality, or struggle. And this was a study done by Siegel. Brain cannot differentiate between what is real and what is vividly imagined. So if you feel deep gratitude before something physically manifests, your neurons wire as if it is already happened. And this is Hebb's law. So studies on neuroplasticity show that consistent gratitude practice rewires the brain's default mode, and it will actually put you in an elevated state, changing your set point, the vibrational set point, or what do you call the baseline. So then that stabilizes your timeline shift. When you shift into deep embodied gratitude, you no longer align with lower frequency experiences because the quantum field rearranges your reality to match your vibration. People and opportunities fall away if they're not aligned with your new state. Synchronicities increase because you are magnetized to your highest timeline. And challenges, they no longer hold that emotional charge because gratitude has rewired your emotional response patterns. So earlier, let's say you felt doubt, fear about something. If you feel already gratitude, then you will feel excitement and enthusiasm instead of doubt and fear. So this is like one example. Let's say you got an opportunity and you feel doubt and fear because you already feel so grateful. Your rewiring of the brain or the mind helps you to have more higher vibrational feelings and emotions. So quantum physics shows that our thoughts, emotions and vibrations shape our reality, as we've seen as per the observer effect. And that is why gratitude, which is one of the highest frequencies, when we truly embody it, it aligns us with higher timeline. So from neuroplasticity perspective, gratitude rewires the brain to expect abundance instead of lack. But let's go to a heart coherence, because heart's electromagnetic field is not so much talked about as neuroplasticity, but it has the capacity to attract very high frequency experiences. And that is why, especially as we are ascending, heart centered practices are taking forefront. So when I talk about heart centered practices and actually embodying the gratitude to the core of our being, I'll explain to you what exactly I mean by that. True gratitude, when you feel it so deeply that it brings tears in your eyes, that shifts your entire energy in the higher vibration timeline. You know, Abraham Hicks says that there is always, always, always something to be grateful for. And I so truly feel it deeply. As most of you are aware, that my teenage son crossed over in 2020, and it has been a huge trauma and grief for me. And for many months, I couldn't sleep, and I found it hard just to show up daily. But the love that is so strong between me and my son, that I am eternally grateful for that love, that unconditional love that my son has taught me. And that love took me to higher dimensions, to his realm where he is now. And with that love, with that connection with my son, he can guide me from beyond. And I'm immensely grateful for that. And every time I think about it, actually, it brings tears in my eyes. And I'm linking episodes with Michelle Gray from Canada, who channeled my son a few days back. And I had mentioned this to her that whatever short time he was here with me, I wouldn't trade it for anything else. And she told me that he is also saying the same. So sometimes Things may seem very crazy, chaotic, or even extremely sad, and you may feel that showing up daily also is difficult. Even at those times, you can find something to be grateful for, and that will actually pull you up into the higher dimension, into higher vibration. And that is why I always say that when you have gratitude at the core of your being, and when you express it to God, because God is always taking care of you, God will always send you your guides, your angels, and higher beings to look after you, even if you feel alone in this world. God is always watching over you, and God is always taking care of you, and there is always something to be grateful for. So, when you feel that gratitude in the core of your being, you can actually shift into higher vibration. So, I'm just going to do a small practice for all of you, and let's do it together. So, close your eyes, breathe in and out, and you can place your hands gently on your heart. And remember a moment where you felt deep gratitude, really overwhelming gratitude. And build up that intensity, feel it deeply within your heart, within your stomach, in your entire body, until your body vibrates with that sensation. Till you actually get tears of gratitude. And you can just say, I'm so grateful for all that I have. I'm so grateful that my highest vibration timeline unfolds effortlessly. I'm so grateful that I trust God and I trust this process that is unfolding for me. I'm so grateful that my higher self always guides me. I'm so grateful that my angels and guides always watch over me and take care of me. Feel that at the core of your being. And breathe through it. Breathe in gratitude and breathe out all that is not required. Breathe in gratitude and breathe out lower vibrations. Breathe in and out and come back to center. Come back to your body. And hold this gratitude and carry on with your day. That's all from me now. And if you resonate with me and need help with regards to navigating the spiritual awakening and ascension, or in general in holistic well being, then my appointment details are in the description below. Take care of yourself, love yourself, lots of love.